Fursecution. Alright, this one's going mainly to furries, but to non-furs and trolls as well. I gotta say, there's an undercurrent in the fandom of the victim complex, and, we're being persecuted against, and this and that, and so forth. And I gotta say, not really, man. I mean, you've got the media, and you've got documentaries and stuff that are slanderous against us, and, they're horribly biased, and they just go out and try to find the absolute worst individuals they can and interview them, and then try to portray the fandom as that. When in reality, a lot of the things that they do are not part of the fandom, but part of their own little clique. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Media's going to do that. They're going to go and try to make their buck and get their story and what have you. And, if it's true, if it's not, they really don't care. If they were trying to do things truthfully, well, then they'd probably be in a different industry now, wouldn't they? They're there for ratings. But anyways, moving on. What kind of persecution do we actually face? There is a small amount. It's not really very measurable, but it's something that you people that are going out there and saying, I'm being persecuted against, should use as a guideline for what persecution actually is. There's been people kicked out of their church for being furry. Been people that lost jobs and friends for being furry. There's been people that have been unduly harassed in real life, and I'm betting there's someone that's probably been beat up for being furry. Alright, these are examples of persecution. Someone not understanding what the hell you're about and thinking you're weird because of it? Psst, we are weird. Not persecution. Someone harassing you mildly on an internet forum or an internet site? Not persecution. Persecution is where it affects you physically or financially, or affects you in a way that you can't really get away from, such as, someone pestering you in real life. That's persecution. If it's an internet site, guess what you can do? You can block them. Whoa, hey, whoa, what did he say? Heresy! Yes, you can block trolls. You can block just about anyone. What are you going to do? You're on an internet site, people start giving you heck. Forums let you block them. And, most sites that allow comments and stuff let you block people. Online games, you can ignore them. There's not really much they can do to get around that except for try to create new names. And if they continually spam you with crap, creating new names, new accounts, what have you, you can actually get their little asses kicked off of whatever they're doing. Yay! Use your brain. And, if it's in real life, though, there's not really much you can do to stop somebody in real life. They heckle you, and, they all mess with you for being furry, which is astoundingly rare, but it could happen. Then just do the same thing you should do. Realize that they're an idiot, and walk away. Avoid the situation. Just like any other crap that someone would give you crap about. Furry's no different. Now, if you get kicked out of your church, if you lose a friend because of it, if you get fired because of it, you have right to complain then. You've been persecuted against. If you've been, beaten up because of it, yeah, you would have right to complain. You've been persecuted against. If you know that you've been denied things that you shouldn't be denied because of it, then yes, you're being persecuted. But mild harassment does not count. If you think it does count, I have an entire community you would fit right in. Go be an emo. Come on. Seriously. Oh, forum and these people picked on me and it's horrible and my life is over and it's persecution. Ah. No. Yeah, that's right. You get a facepalm for that stupid stuff. So, yeah. Not much persecution going on right now against the fandom. Maybe it'll happen when, the fandom becomes more mainstream and people start actually admitting they're furry out in public, which, honestly, we shouldn't have to worry about. It's a hobby. It's nothing, condemnable or anything. Maybe when we get more open and more well-known, there will be more cases of fursecution. But for right now, basically they are very few and far between, and most people bitching about it have no right to complain whatsoever. Build yourself a bridge, get over it, become more secure with yourself, learn how to block, learn how to ignore, learn how to deal with people's stupidity. You're going to have to deal with it in every other aspect of life. Grow up. Oh, wait a minute. I can't say that because a lot of people don't do anything when they grow up except for get older. Be a little bit more mature about the situation.